all you cool cats and kittens. Welcome to another video in the Rancho Reels video library. Today we're going to talk about communicating electronically with others. During this unprecedented time of emergency school closure, no doubt you've been utilizing more electronic communication tools than ever. We just wanted to pass along some quick tips to help make your communications even better. First, when opening and sending an email, it's important you include something in the subject line. This is a test. Next, be sure that you start with a greeting, something along the lines of hello is nice, or you can go with a good morning, or you can simply say hi there. If you can include the person's name that you're sending this to in your greeting, that's even better. This is respectful and begins your communication on the right foot. After you've included your text, this is the text. Signing off with a respectful closing statement is also recommended. Something like sincerely, comma, and then you put your name. Or you could go with thank you for your time or your consideration or something along those lines. This is simply good email etiquette tips to follow. And just a friendly reminder that you should be checking your email and your Google Classroom daily to stay on top of information and work that's coming in. There are so many options and opportunities for digital communication right now, and we know there's definitely a lot to keep track of. Labeling your emails and saving them in folders is one way to do this. You can create folders over in the side part, and you can see where it says create a new label. You can create a new label. For example, I'm just going to call it test, and you create it. And then you can go into any email, and let's say I wanted to open this email that's from the Public Education Foundation, and I want to label it. This black arrow up here is labels, and then you would go down here and find the one that you're looking for. So I just made test, so I'm going to label it as a test, and then apply, and now it's labeled there. So if I go into my test folder over here on the left, there should only be one email in there, and it's that Public Education Foundation email that I just labeled. Another cool tool is Google Keep. Google Keep is essentially online post-it notes. It can keep track of your to-do list in one location. It can be opened from any device with Google on it. So if I wanted to take a note, let's call the note test. Oops. And I can make, and some options are that you can make some check boxes where you could list an item 1 and then item 2, and it makes check boxes for you. You don't have to use that. You can make your note any color you want it to be, and you can pin it to the top or at the bottom so you can always find it. Basically, it's an online post-it note to keep all of your information in one spot. Another feature in the school's Google Suites is the Hangout feature. This is a form of direct messaging that allows more of a conversation feel to happen between parties. This tool would be helpful if what you're needing from the other party is more than one question answered or you need immediate feedback. This is what's in the bottom left corner. If you press the plus button, you could name somebody new. So let's say I want to send this to Dr. Kuzma. And this would be something that would go to him, and I would put in here like, hi there. I need money. Kidding, we always need money from him. But you can put whatever you wanted in here. When you hit enter, it goes to him, and he and I could have a back and forth conversation just like any direct messaging. And then the last tool that I wanted to highlight was our Google Meet. I'm positive that you've either been invited to or have participated in at least one online meeting in the last couple weeks. A good tip to follow when you're entering a meeting is to mute your microphone. So turn off your microphone before you enter the meeting. That way any background noise isn't interrupting someone else. And keeping your microphone muted during the meeting, unless it's your turn to talk, is a good rule of thumb for most meetings. Whether you choose to let people see your face is up to you We hope that one of these tips are just reminders and that you feel confident in communication online. When in doubt, ask someone, like your cool counselor, for guidance on anything that you're feeling uncomfortable with. Keep up the good work, Rams. Be safe, make good choices, come from a place of kindness, and stay positive.